Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm super stoked. We're going to be using the brand new Cremated palette from Jeffree Star. So I was able to get all 4 glosses. So I currently have on the shade Heaven's Gate, and so far I'm loving it. It smells so good and it's very moisturizing as well. So here are the 3 other glosses. These are definitely more of a show-stopping lip gloss, I feel. Heaven's Gate is more natural. These definitely are more of a statement. So this is the shade Funeral Parlor. It's missing a little bottom sticker on it though, so I had to look at the box. But let's swatch it. Oh wow, that's a really pretty gray. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's a really pretty soft gray. Next I'm going to swatch the shade at 6 Feet Under. Oh wow, that's more of like a cooler, like bluish gray. Not as dark as I thought it was going to be, which is good. And then this one is Coroner's Kiss. So this one is a greenish gray. Oh, they're actually so pretty. So hopefully you guys can kind of get an idea. So the palette comes in a cute cremated marble packaging. So this is what the actual packaging of the palette looks like. A really cool look with Jeffree with some ashes blown away. So when you open it up, there are 24 different shades. So we have mattes, we have shimmers, we have some foiled shadows, a lot of variety in this palette. Let's do some quick swatches before we get into the tutorial. We'll swatch Death Certificate. We're going to swatch Mausoleum. I don't even know, I'm definitely saying that wrong, but swatch the RIP shade. Swatch Goodbye. Wow, that's beautiful. A muted grayish brown. Ooh, that is so pretty. Metallic, kind of like a cool gray. Alright. So that's one of the gray shades. I think it was RIP. Ooh, that's so pretty. So overall, they swatch really nicely. The matte could use a little work, but not too bad. So the palette was $58 and each of the glosses retail for $18. So if you guys want to see how I got this look as well as my first impressions, then let's just get to it. Alright, so I have 2 packages and we're going to open it up. Yes, Jeffree. Love this. Can my makeup look like how flawless this is? Like, seriously, I'm obsessed. Here she is. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to just open it and play with it. Opening box number 2. We got all of the glosses. And I also have a brand new cremated palette, and this one is actually for one of you guys. So I'm going to put how you can win this brand new cremated palette somewhere in this video, so definitely keep an eye out for that. So this is my first time looking at this palette and it looks so pretty. I'm like obsessed and I really want to just play with it already. So it looks like we have pressed matte shadows, pressed shimmer shades, and then also it looks like some foiled shades are in there as well. So I'm excited to try out those foiled shades. It's a pretty big palette. It also has a really large mirror on here and it folds back really nice and easily. So this is good if you don't want to use a physical mirror in front of you. You can use the big mirror that's on the palette. So I prepped my eyes with this P. Louise base in Rumor. Alright, so I think I'm going to just go totally opposite of what I normally do and just go straight into this black shade here. This is the shade Hearse. I'm going to use my Morphe M321 brush. Just going to dip into the pan lightly because as you can see, well, you probably can't see it, but it came off like it's so pigmented. It's like, yeah, so a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to go slightly above my crease with this color, and I'm also going to bring it in like a V motion. So we're going to go right above the crease, bringing it down to the outer corner of the eye in a V motion. So we're going right above the crease, we're bringing it down to the outer corner of the lid, and we're sweeping it in a V motion. Just gonna bring it in a little bit. So I'm adding a little bit more to my brush and we're gonna deepen that color. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing to the other lid. So I'm just building up that black shade. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So yeah, always start out smaller and just build it up. So we're going to take the Gravedigger shade. It's a lighter gray, and we're going to go right above the color that we just applied to help blend it out. So I'm going to be blending it out with my Adal 10 Transition Transformer brush, lightly tapping into the pan. And we're gonna go right over top of that color we just applied. We're gonna be blending the colors into one another. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more black and bring it up a little more because you can't really see it when my eyes are open because of my lid space. So we're gonna bring the black a little higher. Okay, so I darkened it up a little bit and I brought it a little higher, so I feel much better about that. So we're gonna go back into that Gravedigger shade and blend. I'm going in with a smaller blending brush. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH40 brush. Back into that Gravedigger shade, and I'm gonna just buff out the color. I'm gonna take the Life Insurance shade. It looks like it's kind of like a greenish gray. And we're gonna blend out the two colors that we've applied so far. So I'm using that same Morphe Jaclyn brush. So far I'm really loving this palette. All of the colors are performing really nicely, and you only need a very little bit of it. So I feel like the pans are gonna last for a while. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this Angel of Death shade. It's a pretty kind of like black gray glitter shadow, and we're going to apply a little bit on the kind of outer corners here over top of the black shade that we already applied. And I'm using my Morphe 321 brush. Just adds like a nice subtle pop of glitter. Next, I'm going to apply this Pallbearer shade. It's a lighter kind of smoky gray glitter shade, and we're going to apply it next to the color that we just applied, kind of in the center of the lid. So I'm going to spray my Sigma E55 eyeshadow brush with a little bit of the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. So I'm tapping into that shade lightly, and I'm just applying it next to the dark black shade we applied. It's such a pretty kind of metallic bluish gray, and I'm kind of obsessed with this color. It's so pretty. I'm so excited Jeffree finally came out with a black smoky eye palette. I hope he comes out with like an all neutral palette next. Normally I'd apply like a base to make these metallics pop even more, but they're already popping really well on their own, so I feel like they would like really pop if I did apply a base like liquid underneath. So I'm taking this random Morphe brush. It's from a set, and I'm going to go into the shade Diamond Ashes, really pretty white foiled shadow. So I'm applying the shade on the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm going to bring it up to the lid a little bit. So I'm going to blend it a little bit with my Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. So I'm taking my Luxie 246 brush, and I'm going to go into Diamond Ashes and apply a little bit to my brow bone. So I just went ahead and did my face and applied some lashes. So the highlight that I'm wearing is from the Anastasia and Nicole Glow Kit. I applied the shade Forever Lit. It's like my favorite shade from this palette, and they did just release this palette again for a short amount of time. If you guys want to pick it up, I'm obsessed with this palette. I've had it for a couple years now since it came out, so I'll probably buy a new one soon, but I really love it. So I'm taking my Morphe 321 brush and we're going to go into Grave Digger and apply it to my lower lash line. So I'm taking my Morphe brush, it's a random flat brush, and we're going into Hearse and we're going to apply it very closely to the lower lash line. I like to take this brush from Doll 10, it's the Prepping Perfector, really soft, pretty wide brush. I like to just brush it underneath my eyes to blend out the colors a little bit. And I also like to use it to get any excess or flyaways, or not flyaways, fallout from the under eye area. So now we have a nice kind of smoked out look, and I'm going to apply some black liner. For liner, I'm going to use this vintage liner from Jessica Libeskind. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think I got this in like an Ipsy or whatnot, but it's actually not bad. Going to apply a little bit of mascara to my lower lash line. I'm using the ABH Lash Brag mascara. So I just applied some lip liner. I just used the NYX lip liner in Nude Beige. So we're going to top it with one of the lip glosses. We're going to use the shade Heaven's Gate. It smells like vanilla cake. And it just glides on so nicely, and it's not too thick. Really like this. I can tell this is going to be like a favorite of mine. I'm going to have to order more when he restocks. So I totally forgot about the giveaway. If you guys do want to enter the giveaway, subscribe, like this video, and then comment below your favorite fruit, and then I will pick a winner next Sunday. Alright, so here is the finished look. Overall, I'm pretty obsessed with this palette. It performed really nicely. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until my next one, bye!